Conjugare, Centro Português de Apoio à Pesquisa Científica e à Cultura. Acreditamos que as ciências e as artes mudam o mundo. O conhecimento transforma, e isso nos motiva. Jornada Internacional de Iniciação Científica e Extensão Universitária, Jiiceu 2025, realização dias 25, 26 e 27 de novembro.
Hello everyone, today I will be discussions the relationship between information, belief, and knowledge in the work of the Dretske. This is my work, my search, and how his idea built on and go beyond classical information theory. Reflection on the nature of information and knowledge have always been central in philosophy, but recent approaches attempted to integrate insights from both quantitative and semantic perspectives. The starting point for our discussion is the mathematical theory of the communication developed by Claude Shannon and Howard Weaver. Shannon and Weaver introduced a quantitative framework to measure the amount of information transmitted through a channel, focusing primarily on efficiency and capacity. However, this approach is limited. It does not make into account of the meaning of the information, nor its readability in forming belief or knowledge. This is where Dretske contribution become crucial. The first of all, the general objective of my search is the main objective of study threefold. First, to analyze how information can be connected to belief, information, and knowledge acquisition. Second, to critically evaluate the limitation of Shannon quantitative model and highlight the significance of Dretske semantic and causal perspective. Third, to reflect on the implication of this idea for contemporary epistemology, including responses to classical problems such as Jiiceu cases and skepticism. In short, the aim is to understand now is not just how much information is transmitted, but how information become meaningful and epistemology readable. Our methodology is to exploit these questions. We conducted a literature review and critical analysis of foundational text. This includes two primary works of Shannon, Weaver, and Dretske, as well as secondary literature that applicate and critiques the idea in my group of the study called Redefining from UNESP. The approach was qualitative, focusing on conceptual analysis rather than numerical modeling. We examined how information as conceptualized by Dretske can usually support beliefs and discussed between accidental relations and relatable signals. Our analysis highlighted several key insights. Limitation of Shannon model, while highly effective for injury purposes, is only measured the quantity of information and ignored semantics. For example, a message can transmit a large amount of data without conveying any truth about the world. Dretske semantics and causal theory is the number 2. So Dretske addressed this limitation by definition of information in terms of causal relationship to the world. Information is meaningful when a signal reliably indicates a state of affairs. That allows us to distinguish between mere coincidence and signal that genuinely justify belief. Number 3 is implication for knowledge. Integrating this perspective into epistemology provides a robust way to address classical problems. For instance, in Jiiceu case, a person may have a true belief without knowledge because the belief is not reliably connected to the word. Dretske frameworks helps clarify what counts as reliable information that can form genuine knowledge. And the last part is practical example. Consider water forecast of a signal such as satellite image reliably indications rain, then believing it will rain is justifying and can be considered knowledge. However, if a prediction's causally turns out true, it does not qualify as knowledge. This illustrates the importance of reliability and causality is linking information, belief, and knowledge. Okay, we go into the conclusion. In conclusion, the Dretske approach represents a major advance in understanding the relationships between information and knowledge. By introducing the semantic and causal dimensions, he shows that information is not merely data, but a critical component that underpins reliable belief and ultimately knowledge. This perspective helps address long-standing philosophical problems such as distinguish true belief from knowledge and responded to skepticism by emphasizing that reliable information is a necessary condition for epistemic justification. In a broader sense, Dretske's works highlighted the importance of integrating concepts from information theory, causality, and epistemology, offering a richer understanding of how the human actually and justify knowledge. Okay, that's right. Thank you for your attention. I would be happy to be my presentation. I'm so glad to be here. And thank you.
Realização, Conjugare, Centro Português de Apoio à Pesquisa Científica e à Cultura. Apoio, Editora Cravo. Inscreva-se no canal, comente, curta e compartilhe. Obrigado por assistir.